YouTube is Rico, man, back with another video, man. Y'all see what we got going on, man. YouTuber shot and killed after robbery prank go on wrong. So y'all know what time it is, man. But if you brand new to the channel or you been watching videos on the channel but for some reason not subscribed yet, I want y'all to go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now, man, because we're going to grind the 5K. And also, don't forget to leave a like and comment on the video to help this video get recommended to a larger audience of people and hopefully bring in new supporters to the channel that can help us on our grind of 5K. Also, don't forget to tell your friends and family, man, because they can also help out with that 5K grind and do exactly as I said earlier just now. Leave a like and comment on the video as well to help that out as well. But other than that, man, y'all know what time it is, and I'm gonna go ahead and start this screen record. That started, and we finna start this video now.
Man, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of EOS. It's 10 out of J, and I'm rocking with y'all rocking with me. And for this video, we're gonna be speaking on a YouTuber that was shot and killed after a knife prank gone wrong. February 5th, 2021, Nashville police officers responded to the parking lot of the Urban Air Trampoline and Adventure Park around 9:25 p.m. after reports of a shooting, while the shooter waited on scene until they arrived. 23-year-old David Starnes Jr. was armed with a handgun and explained to police why he just killed 20-year-old Timothy Wilkes. Apparently, Timothy and a friend were approaching people in the parking lot armed with butcher knives in an attempt.
And all I gotta say is, man, I don't know this YouTuber. I don't know what all he posts on his channel, but obviously pranks is one of the things he posted on his channel. But, man, y'all gotta be careful what y'all trying to do as far as making content for YouTube, man, because at the end of the day, we know everybody's main goal is to get clout or to make money. No, the main goal is actually to make money. We know that off rip. But when you trying to gain some traction to become one of the biggest people on social media in general or whatever the case may be, man, y'all should know, man, trying to get clout by doing stuff like this, it ain't the way to do it, man. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I know it sounds like it's a good idea when you think about it and stuff, but when you actually really get ready to do it, reality should set in that this probably ain't the best idea, man. Especially just going up to random people. I can see if you did a stage where you had people act like they didn't know you and stuff, but they really do know you and stuff, and went along with the prank and whatever and made it seem like it was legit. But let's be real, man. You trying to go up to random people with butcher knives and stuff, man, that ain't the best idea. You don't know what that person or people might have on them that might ultimately end your life. Coming to Arizona, if you try a prank like that, 9 times out of 10, you might get shot, just like you probably would in Chicago, most definitely. And any other places that have hoods or people in general that just want to protect themselves. Like, it's hella people that you wouldn't even expect might have something on them that's protecting their life if they had to. So it's like, at the same time, you gotta have your mind open to stuff like this and think of all the possibilities of how this situation can go wrong. Especially when, like I said, you're going up to random people that don't know you at all. I know you mean well by doing a prank, but at the same time, when you doing something like this that involves stuff that's actually scary and might give the wrong intentions off, then something is definitely going to happen. And this just proves it right here, man. If you're trying to do stuff like that, trying to do it to random people ain't the best idea, man. It's just that simple, man, because you never know what they might have on them that can hurt you. Simple. But that's just crazy that this happened, man. People, like I said, y'all gotta think all the way through when y'all get ready to do something like this, for real. Because you don't want to end up, again, murdered, killed, whatever, in self-defense by somebody else. When I say it's self-defense, but yeah, man, stuff like this, you shouldn't be wanting to try to do stuff like this because you never know what's going to happen and who you might come across that ain't gonna see it that way. They gonna think you really trying to do something to them. Period.
Attempt to prank people with a staged attack that was being recorded for a YouTube video. It was nothing more than a prank. There was never a real threat, but there was a real fear. And David was legally carrying a concealed firearm, blasting the stupidity out of the YouTuber, and unfortunately taking his life. He was under the impression he was about to be attacked, so he defended himself and the people he was with. The police were understanding of the situation, as I'm sure his description of the events matched every other witness in the parking lot that night, including the friend of the YouTuber, who I'm assuming was the cameraman. I mean, honestly, I never believed pranks like this on YouTube, and I respect the fact that this kid wasn't lying.
See, even he said it because there's some truth to that. He said, I never believed in pranks like this on YouTube, and that's pretty much saying a lot of people stage their pranks, as I just said earlier. It probably would have been better if he found, or not found, but had people he obviously knew act like they didn't know him and then did it on them and try to make it seem legit. And like I said, man, obviously, like I said, trying to go to random people that you don't know at all and doing this, it just ain't gonna work out. It's just that simple. But yeah, man, he pretty much just gave y'all an example of what I was talking about. Like, he don't believe in pranks like this on YouTube because a lot of this time stuff like this is staged and stuff, and you could tell when a video prank is fake or when it's real and legit.
Like most, and was actually pranking real people instead of paid actors. But if he had paid actors, he'd be alive today. Especially knowing you live in the South, where gun laws are relaxed and carrying is encouraged. At this time, no arrests have been made in this case, and I doubt any will be. If anything, the friend who was participating in the prank could face a charge. I can't imagine the shooter being charged with anything when it's a clear-cut self-defense situation. This is how to beat a body 101. Let someone run up on you playing crazy with a knife, and when you get that little spike of adrenaline where time slows down and you feel them butterflies in your stomach, that's called fear. And fearing for your life is your green light to kill under self-defense laws. But this isn't about bragging rights. This is about understanding how fragile life is and explaining how fucking retarded this generation is when it comes to risking it all for views and attention. But let's clear this up. When this was first reported, there was a picture circulating online of a young white kid whose parents took to Facebook to clarify it was a picture of their kid when he was 15 years old, and he's alive and well. Not only that, but the victim in this case, even though he wasn't really the victim, but the dude that died was confused with another YouTuber named Tommy G. McGee, who does pranks in the hood, and people started assuming he was the one that died. It's all fake news though. Tommy's fine. He's responded to comments on his most recent video, and shout out to him. I skimmed through his channel and I didn't see anything he could really get killed over, so he seems to be a little bit smarter than the kid that actually got killed. But just to clarify, nobody has actually seen a picture of the kid who died, and nobody knows the name of his channel, so I'm guessing it must have been small, and he was hoping this would be his breakthrough video. And what's crazy about it all, if you think about it, is the most fame he's ever...
And I told y'all, man, when y'all trying to gain traction as far as getting to the money or becoming a big person off of social media, doing stuff like this ain't the way to go, man, because you never know what's going to happen, man, and you would never get a chance to possibly do what you thought you would be able to do in the future. So you just got to think about that and remember, plan your videos out nicely and what to do and what not to do for content.
Forgotten. No one even knows.
You're my favorite granddaughter. Well, I can say that because there's no one else.
What the fuck he looks like, and he had to die for it. Now, when I first read into this case, alright, cool. I can understand, like, running up on somebody, pulling something out. You want to see their reaction. And I've done similar things, but it wasn't a fucking prank. You know what I mean? Like, hand your shit over. And you get the reaction that you expect for the most part, depending on who you run up on. So I can see, you know, why he would do something like that. Yeah, you're going to get views. People are going to want to see people react. And there's scare pranks where people pop out and they'll have a mask on or something. But they usually don't end in shootings. The fact that this kid died over something so fucking dumb, it's just like, can you really feel sympathy? Jackass never ran up on people with knives and they were able to become millionaires off of the funniest fucking...
Exactly, man. It's all based off how you do your content and how you do it and perfect it or execute it instead of perfect it, but execute. But man, y'all gotta take all this stuff into accountability and make sure you plan everything out the right way and stuff. Cause like I said, he definitely should have had some people play like they didn't know him, but they actually did and made the video seem legit or whatever. And even like he said, paid actors or something like that. So that way he wouldn't have had this happen to him and stuff. Cause like I said, running up on actual random people like that, you never know how they gonna react and what they gonna do. Cause that just goes to show you that, shoot, somebody might be possibly carrying a gun or something crazy that'll protect their life from you. So, like I said, you got to take all of that stuff into accountability and really think about it before you actually do stuff like this to try to get views and get more followers or supporters or whatever the case is, and trying to become a big person on any type of social media platform. So all this stuff, you got to be more smart about it at the end of the day.
Pranks, stunts, etc. This kid forced it. And when you play stupid games, you win stupid ass fucking prizes. As far as somebody being charged, like I said, I don't think the shooter's gonna get charged whatsoever. I think if anything, the friend would. Because he was participating in what actually led up to the shooting. So if anyone can be held at fault besides the kid that pretty much signed himself up to get killed, it would be the friend that was participating with him. Now, I'm sure the shooter isn't happy about this. From what I've seen of him through his mother's Facebook, he's a good kid. He graduated college. Shout out to him. He seems to have his shit together. He doesn't look like he's in that life. He looks kind of fucking nerdy. He looks like a good kid. And I'm not saying that to be, you know, to try him or nothing like that. I'm just saying, when I see somebody like him, it's probably affecting him on a whole nother level that he had to actually use his gun.
Yeah, man, that's another thing too. Just in general, for taking somebody's life, man, you never know how a person might feel after a situation like that. You could possibly become paranoid. You could be somebody that goes to sleep and see that person that you had took a life from. You can every day just literally probably not even try to go to sleep or be somewhere just all messed up mentally. Like, it's like you killing somebody and you have the conscience of thinking about the family and people that was affected by it on the other side as well. So it's like it plays your mind into a way of, man, I don't know if I could really continue life or whatever the case is like this, man, because now I can't even feel like I'm a regular civilian anymore. I can't feel like I'm a good person anymore. I can't feel like I'm able to have a weapon to protect myself, even though I know I was in self-defense, but at the same time, you still need somebody or something to reassure you that you were okay and you did what was the right thing for you to do at that time. It ain't like, oh, you knew that it was a prank and then you wasn't supposed to actually shoot him or something like that. It was actually something that you wasn't expected and you didn't even know it was gonna happen. So when it happened, you automatically clicked into survival mode at that point. So like he said, you never know how this gonna mess with somebody, man. You just never know, man. To take a life, no matter if it was in the right or wrong, you're gonna be affected by it in some way, shape, or form. Period. So I already know he probably definitely just kind of mad and upset at the same time because of what happened, and probably never thought he was gonna actually have to use his gun on somebody.
You know what I mean? Because people don't just walk around wanting to kill people unless you're from like Chicago or some shit. But like normal people, they don't walk around just wanting to catch a body. And unfortunately, when a situation arises and you gotta use your fucking gun, it's you or him, and hopefully he can come to terms with the fact that he did kill somebody, and hopefully it doesn't affect him to the point that, you know, things change with him mentally. Because I mean, things are gonna change. You just gotta learn how to push through it. When you start committing acts of violence, or if you commit an act of violence and you're not even used to doing things like that, it can be very, very fucking traumatic. But I say that to say this whole situation is a learning experience for y'all that's watching this shit. You don't wanna be the kid that gets smoked over nothing. And hopefully this situation can resonate with some of y'all out there that's considering doing stupid ass things like this, testing the police, testing people. There's some motherfuckers out there that'll really put you in the fucking ground, and they're not even trying to do so. They're not eager to do so, but they're willing to defend their life. And 2021, with all the crazy shit that's been going on, yeah, this is the year you can really get yourself killed playing stupid ass games like this. But hey, it's 10 out of J. I'm rocking with.
And that's a fact, man. Doing stuff, especially now like that, definitely ain't the best time to do something like that. Because now everybody is on edge. Everything is just kind of in a chaotic disaster right now, man. Believe it or not. It's too much stuff going on in reality that pranks like this definitely ain't the best to try to do right now at all. Like, you might want to wait some years or something, or whatever the case is. But yeah, right now, definitely in this year, because since we seen what happened last year, definitely ain't the best time to be trying to do stuff like this. Because yeah, it's getting more dangerous out here. And I forgot how many millions of people they said are new gun owners this year and last year alone. So you know it's getting really real, man. That's why it's ammo shortage everywhere right now. I got a Glock right now that I couldn't even find ammo for almost a week, just because of the simple fact it was an ammo shortage everywhere going on right now. And you can even look this up on YouTube. It's hella content creators that have channels based off of guns and stuff like that. Oh, I got a new gun. This is my review. How good is it? How bad is it? Etc. Etc. Y'all know what I'm talking about, man. Just like any type of business channel on YouTube, man. Like, oh, I'm selling cars. I'm gonna do a video on this car. How good does it drive? How fast it goes? Is it good to rely on? Etc. Etc. So channels like that exist. Go check them out. But yeah, man, ammo is definitely shortaged right now this year, and I don't know how long it's gonna last. Nobody knows. But like I said, this all just goes to show the world is definitely in a scary place right now. But stuff like this definitely is not the best thing to be trying to do at all at the moment, especially when you want to live to the full extent of your life cycle, period, pretty much at the end of the day. If you want to live, don't do something like this, and just mind your business and stay out of trouble and do everything the right way, because going to jail and all that stuff, man, you actually really don't want to end up there for nothing, and you don't want to end up there for nothing so stupid. So everybody has a choice. Everybody has their mind and ability to know right from wrong and stuff like that. So at the end of the day, it's all on you, man. Everything that happens is based off of how you want it to happen or what you want to not happen, etc., etc. So it is what it is, though, man. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're brand new. And don't forget to also tell your friends and family about us. And don't forget, we're going to grind the 5K, man. So other than that, I'm going to see y'all later on with more bangers. Peace.